For flawless skin, I'm going to start off by priming my face with the Makeup Forever primer in the smoothing formula. Once my face is primed, I'm just going to go ahead with my Revolon Colorstay Makeup for Normal to Dry Skin foundation, and I like to dot it in sections and then blend it out with my brush because this product seems to dry pretty quickly, but I'm just going to speed through this process. Now I'm just going to go off camera and fill in my eyebrows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. Now I'm just going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Warm Honey. I like to apply the concealer in a triangle form, and I like to use a shade that's 1 to 2 shades lighter just so I can have a highlight effect. Now I'm going to move on and blend out the concealer with the Real Technique sponge, and I'm just going to be dabbing the concealer from underneath the eyes to my temples. I guess that's where you would say it's located. I don't know if I'm even making sense right now, but yeah. Since I did go in with a concealer that was like 1 to 2 shades lighter than my skin, I like to go back in and blend it once more with my foundation brush. That way there is no harsh lines between my concealer and foundation. Now I'm going to be baking my under eyes using my Real Technique sponge and then using my Cody Airspun powder and translucent. Now I'm just going to go in and contour my cheekbones, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm using all the shades at the bottom of the palette, and I'm just going to be sculpting out the cheekbones, jawline, and my nose. Now it's time to dust off all the baking that I've been doing, and pretty much I just dust it off and then just blend it out into the skin, and I just love the way that baking looks. Now we are going to move on to my favorite part that all these Instagram baddies be slaying. I'm going to move on to my highlight. For the highlight, I am using Benefit's High Beam, and I am dabbing it onto my cheekbones and then bringing it up above the eyebrow. I forgot to mention that I take the high beam on the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, and the bridge of my nose. Did you guys believe I was finished highlighting? Well, no. Now I'm going in with my favorite highlighter, Champaign Pop by Jaclyn Hill and Becca, and I'm going back in and adding highlight to where I applied the high beam. Alright, let's move on to the eyes now. So for my eyelid primer, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Warm Honey just as my concealer. Then I like to go in and blend it out with a brush. These are like horrific, nasty looking faces that I'm making when blending out this concealer on my eyelid. To set the concealer, I'm just going in with some translucent powder, that way there is no creasing. So I forgot to go in with some blush from earlier, so I stopped my eyes for a second and just applied a rosy pink blush to the apples of my cheeks. Okay, for the eyes, a lot of the girls that I see on Instagram have a brown smoky eye with glitter, so I'm going in with the shade Java from my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit and applying that into the crease of my eye. For even more definition in the eye look, I'm going in with the shade Havanna from the same ABH contour kit. With my MannyMUA palette, I'm going in with the shade, oh my gosh, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's the glitter shade on the first row, third eyeshadow. I know if you guys don't have this color because it's hard to get your hands on, you could definitely use any gold copper eyeshadow. Now to make the look a little bit darker and blended, I'm going back in with the shade Java. Now I'm just going to go in and tightline my upper lash line and my lower waterline with my Marc Jacobs eyeliner. I'm not too sure what the name is, but it will definitely be linked in the description bar down below. Most of the girls on Instagram have a pretty dramatic wing liner, and you guys know I love wing liner, so of course I'm going to be applying that to my eyes. Alright, so most of the girls on Instagram wear falsies, but I was actually getting ready to go to school and I didn't feel like messing around with falsies, so I just went in and curled my eyelashes and applied a decent amount of mascara. Lastly, we are going to be lining our lips with the Kylie Jenner lip liner in True Brown K. Once my lips are lined, I'm just going to go in with my finger and blend out the harsh lines since the lip color I am applying isn't the same shade. So now for lipstick, I'm going in with MAC's lipstick and Whirl and applying that all over the lips. Then I'm going to go back in and blend everything out again with my finger. Now to set my makeup, I'm going to be spraying the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray all over my face. That way my makeup is locked and loaded. Well everyone, this is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my Instagram inspired baddies makeup tutorial, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!
Take you home.